What's that smile? That's such a unnerving smile. We'll go straight into it. Oh, John Harding Jr. in the background. How you doing, Pester? This is Rob Tebbutt for Boxing Social. Delighted to be joined once again by Dillian Whyte. We're here at the announcement of his fight with Oscar Rivas. Dillian, how you doing?
I'm good. One of my favourite fighters just arrived, so just messing about with him as usual. Mr. John Harding Jr.
Just talk to me a bit about that, because I haven't actually caught up with John since he had another successful performance at the O2. Just tell us a little bit about that. You were there, you saw him. What did you make of his performance?
Let's give him 1 minute of fame. Come on, John. Go on, smile and show us your teeth.
How you doing? Nice to see you.
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm good. What's this guy? Listen, hey. You gotta start. Yeah, it's nice to be here, man. Just here to support my brother here. And what are you pointing at? What are you pointing at? Oh, yeah, but why are you pointing at me? What? No, yeah.
John, I'm going to catch up with you shortly. Dillian's gonna do his job now before we get started. Dillian, we'll talk about Pester afterwards. Talk to me about the fight. Finally got a fight over the line against Oscar Rivas.
It's a great fight, dangerous fight. You know, it's a bit of a unknown commodity. You know, he beat a lot of top guys as amateur. You know, he beat Pulev, Ruiz, dominated them as well, not just beat them. You know what I mean? And also, he's fought Robert Kamari and stuff. So he's a top amateur and he's a good fighter. He's 26-0. Getting to 26-0 is difficult. And he just stopped Brian Jennings. You know, and a lot of guys refused to fight him. He even put his name in the hat to fight Joshua. For the replacement for Miller, and they didn't fancy it. So, but you know, that's neither here or there. Me and him are about to get in the ring July 20th, and I'm going to show him that you're a good fighter. You've had good levels. You fought good people, but you know, the body snatcher is here to snatch your body and your soul.
I think it's fair to say that inside boxing, people understand this is a great fight. Oscar Rivas is a very dangerous opponent. Somebody who's been in the ring with a lot of fighters who are, as you've mentioned, amateurs, and also stopped Brian Jennings last time out. I think the wider audience maybe aren't that familiar with Oscar Rivas. What can they expect to see when you step in the ring with him?
Heavyweight division, big heavyweight division. There's some very dangerous guys out there that the casual public doesn't know. Don't mean because you don't know them, they're good fighters. You know what I mean? He's won 26 fights. I won 25 out of 26. So, you know, he ain't lost it. I've lost before. But, you know, there's different levels. So I just believe that I'm a level above him. But I believe him to see someone who's hungry, you know, young, he's Colombian, got that background, similar sort of background to me. You know, we're both from third world countries. We're both no struggle. We're both going to come to fight. We're both fighting for something greater than most people.
How does he compare when you compare him to the other fighters that you faced in your career, your Joshua's, Chisora? Is he somewhere in the middle of a Joshua and Chisora?
Yeah, somewhere in the middle, you know what I mean? Somewhere in the middle, you know. Somewhere in the middle. He's a stocky guy. He's got a very good work rate, you know what I mean? And he's always had that work rate since he's an amateur as well. So, you know, he's a good fighter. And he can punch as well. And he's very aggressive as well and stuff. So, yeah, let's see, you know. But once again, I have to go to the well again and, you know, dig deep again, fighter. Unknown, tough, strong commodity once again. You know, I should be fighting for a world title, but that's neither here nor there. You know, unfortunately, in boxing, you don't usually get what you work for. Sometimes, you know.
Seems to be a recurring theme. Every time I sit down with you, it's kind of that. It's you've coming off potentially not getting the fight that you probably wanted, but you've gone into another dangerous fight, another crowd-pleasing fight. Is it kind of water off the duck's back now? Are you used to it? You just kind of put it to one side, or does it still get under your skin?
One good thing, I'm not half asleep like usually when you speak to me. But no, you know, it is, you know, it is what it is, man. You know, it's frustrating. And if you make these things become issue, they can eat you up, and then you end up focusing on the wrong things. I'm just focusing on fighting, being professional, keep improving, keep learning, because I'm still improving, still learning. These guys have had hundreds of amateur fights. I've had 7. You know, and I've had 26 professional fights, you know, so I'm still learning, so I'm just trying to close the gap and just keep fighting these guys and learning the job, you know what I mean? So when the world title does come, I feel that I've done my tutelage and I'm ready to crack on.
Do you know if there's going to be any sort of title? Is this going to be, how does this tie in with your situation with the WBC? I think is probably a better question.
I don't know yet. WBC is meant to make a decision 2 or 3 weeks ago. We're still waiting, so let's see. You know, it's a bit annoying, it's a bit frustrating, you know what I mean? You know, the guy that's mandatory, Dominic Brazil, he fought Eric Molina, who was banned from our sport by VADA and UCAD. You know, so that fight should even have been happening. You know what I mean? They say they're part of the clean boxing program. I don't understand why they're letting someone who's banned for drugs fight in a WBC contest and also become WBC mandatory. When I've been in the clean boxing program for 3 years, I've complied. I've won every single fight they've asked of me and accepted every single fight they've asked of me. So I don't know.
Now, last time I sat down with you, less than a couple of weeks ago, you started to get into the gym with Mark. I know you were doing some pads, trying to shift off some of the weight. How's training going, and when are you looking to go down to Loughborough? Because I know that's where you spend a lot of time in your camp.
Training's going good. You know, I'm going down to Loughborough tonight, tomorrow possibly. But training's going good. Everything's good, man. I can't complain.
What kind of, I know in the past that you've used Dave Allen as sparring. I know you've used various other different sparring partners. What kind of sparring partners, you don't have to name names, are you going to be looking at to prepare yourself for Oscar Rivas?
Dave Allen would be good. You know, he comes forward, he's strong. Dave's always a good sparker. Dave's strong and he's quite tenacious. So let's see. You know, but let's see. He's got his own fight price. He's 6'8". You know. But let's see. You know, we'll look for strong guys who's ambitious, who come forward and let their hands go.
What do you make of that fight, Dave Allen and David Price?
It's a great fight. You know, it's a dangerous fight for both, man. I think early doors is probably one of the most dangerous fights you've seen in a long time. Early doors, first 3-4 rounds.
What can you tell me about an American TV deal for this? I know the last fight wasn't on DAZN. I know that went on to Showtime. I know you, as I mentioned to you a couple of weeks ago, doing a bit of window shopping, seeing what's out there. What's the latest on where this can expect? Is this going to end up on DAZN, or do you not know yet?
I don't know. My team and Indians doing with that. You know, let's see. It could be in DAZN, Showtime, could be in ESPN. We don't know it. You know, we'll see who gives us the best deal. You know, the good thing is I'm in a position to have options. You know, options. It's good to have options. So let's see.
Now, you've mentioned Andy Ruiz earlier on as somebody who Rivas has previously faced as an amateur. By all accounts, that's looking like the most likely opponent for Anthony Joshua. What do you make of that fight?
It's short notice, isn't it? You know, so at this time they have to take whatever they can get. You know, I don't think it's a good fight, but you know, sometimes you have to salvage a day the best you can. So good luck to them, and hopefully Andy Ruiz turn up and let his hands go and don't let the occasion throw him. You know.
We expect to see you realistically in with a world champion coming towards the end of this year. I know it's been something that you've been really campaigning for, and the fights you've had. Can we really expect that this year?
I don't know. I stopped paying attention to all that. All I do is we're just trying to fight, stay busy, keep learning, keep improving. That's all that matters to me right now. You know, I don't really care about all this. Let's see.
Now, I know some of the fighters that you looked after. We've just seen John Harding, but we've also heard of Richard Riakporhe, who is heavily rumoured to be boxing on this undercard. What update can you give me on that? I know the rumour is him against Billam-Smith.
Well, everything's still being confirmed, but yeah, most likely that, you know, we got Fabio Wardley, you know, and a few other guys as well. So it'd be a stacked undercard, very, very good undercard. So, you know, I think the fight's confirmed, Richard and Billam-Smith, but let's see. You know, I'm not sure. I need to speak to the guys about a few things and see.
Okay, and just before I let you go, just your final comment really on everything that's kind of led you to this point in the last few weeks. It's been, or not even the last few weeks, the last few months, it's been very much up and down. There was supposed to be the Wilder Fury match, then there was supposed to be you against Brazil, now it's Brazil, Wilder. How do you sum up the last 6 months?
Boxing, heavyweight boxing. It's always been like this, and it's never going to change anytime soon. That's all.
Putting your gloves on rather menacingly there.
I feel like throttling you.
Why?
I don't know. It's some sort of fetish or something. Throttling hairy bearded man. You know what it is? I'm jealous because I ain't got no beard. That's all.
What happened to the half beard, the ginger beard?
Shit happens when you have a big family. Stuff happens, man. You know, brothers and I think they're funny when they're not funny. But you know, it's good. It's good to have a big family. I mean, it's good to have people you can voice with and laugh with and have a good laugh with and stuff like that. You know what I mean? I would not want to be a only kid, you know.
Speaking of brothers, I see your brother everywhere now. Dean is everywhere. He's as I understand it, is an advisor, manager. He's out and about.
I don't know what he's doing. Obviously, he's doing his thing. I don't know. You know, obviously, we was meant to be working together and doing our thing, but I think he's doing some other stuff on the side which I don't know about. You know, obviously, we're doing what we're doing. Obviously, you know, he's a part of my team and stuff, but. You know, he's my brother and that, but I think he's trying to obviously carve his own path out as well. So good luck to him, and hopefully he gets what he wants, his family.
Last quick one, because I know you're desperate to go. What message can you give to fans who are going to be tuning in on July 20th when you face Oscar Rivas?
You know what I bring. You know, I always bring a lot of heart, a lot of courage to the ring. and all this come to entertain. You know, that's what I do. That's just in me. You know, I just want to beat someone up. You know, so that's it. You know,
Hopefully not me.
I will be trying my hardest to beat Oscar Rivas up, and you know, really try to beat him up. You know, this is just a norm.
Okay, well, Dillian Whyte, always a pleasure sitting down with you. Thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Look forward to catching up with you soon.
Cheers, Boxing Social.